Hi, Angela here with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are going to finish this up by putting this jewelry thing we made yesterday into our book. And I've decided I'm going to place it in the back of the book. I think because this book is made with an envelope and it doesn't really have a spine, it just has a fold, there's really no place to hang it on the outside. And so I decided I would hang it on the inside here. So to do that, we need to somehow get this little hook back here, this little shank, onto something so that it will stay hooked. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So what we have here is this little chipboard. It was a Tuesday morning. I think this is Bow Bunny. We have a little chipboard button or spool, thread spool here. We're going to use that to tuck our shank into, well, to tuck our Tim Holtz thing onto, I should say. And on the back of it, I want to apply, where'd it go? This just for looks and to kind of, you know, spiff it up a little bit, because these have a sticker on the back too. So the first thing we're going to do is get out our trusty 3-in-1 or our sewing glue, Fabri-Tac. Ooh. Oh, while that's coming down, let's ink this up a little bit, since the sides are quite bare. Can't send it out into the world bare. There we go. I like that. And this is my favorite espresso. It still does not smell like coffee, but that's okay. I'm getting used to it. Oh, coffee does sound good though, doesn't it? I would love to have another cup of coffee. So how are all of you today? How'd your weekend go? Ours went beautifully with grandkids. And they're so cute. So in Oregon, they still have not started schools open. They have not opened schools yet, but school is on. Every district has something different. We have quite a few grandkids, and they're all their schedules, even the ones in the same district, are so bizarre and off that I don't know, you know, how do they expect parents to do this? Just doesn't even make sense. But it's the way it is. So anyway, I feel bad. And the kids, you know, they're like, they don't know what to do, you know. They're kind of stuck in the middle of all this. Okay, now I'm going to take a split ring. It's the name I couldn't think of yesterday. It is a double ring that allows you to slip a piece of jewelry on it, or bead or whatever, and keep it there. It won't come back off, and this ring won't split apart. This is a special tool. It has a little hook on the end, and it's a split ring tool. It doesn't make it that much easier, but it does help. See, it just kind of splits the ring apart there. So I'm going to try and slip it on the back of that shank first. Now, even though this tool provides some help, it does not make it perfect, believe me. And it's still hard to get your product on the item you want to get it on. And it does slip around and makes it seemingly impossible, and then all of a sudden it'll just go on. Oh my goodness. And all of a sudden it'll just go on, but they can pop off really quickly, let me tell you. So just slide that around until it's securely on there. Ta-da! Okay, now to apply this to this, you're thinking, how's she gonna do that? Well, let me tell you. These little Tim Holtz, doodads, I don't remember what they're called, sorry. Whoops, they come with this little shank on them, and it usually has a large thing in it like this. And these I have found are, sorry Tim, they're quite weak and they come apart really easy. So what you put on them normally comes off. That's not what we want. Liberty, come here. Come here. No. Bring it here. Just a minute. She's pulled a bunch of stuff out of the garbage. Naughty. That's a naughty dog. You go lay down. Go on. Go lay down. You can't be in here if you're going to be naughty. Okay. So, what I do with these, is I slip them out of this little circular thing, and I open up the little wings on the brad part, and I slip it into a split ring. And then I run it through the hole of the little metal thing. Here we go. They're a little tighter, so position them where you want them. And then I just run it through wherever I'm going to place it, which is on the back of here. And this is a heavy item, so you do want to be sure that you get this pressed down really well so that it won't come out. Just like that. And I'm going to use the 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac. I'm going to put it all over the back of this little thing I have here, this little fabric. Swat. Oh, swat. I can't think of the word. Oh, Ange, what am I going to do with you? And let's see. So it's going to go right about there. Oh, nope. Got to turn it. It's going to go right about there. Had to get this the right direction. And just press it down for a little bit. The Fabri-Tac has a little bit of give time on it, so I need to scoot it up a little bit. And we'll take off the extra Fabri-Tac that's pouring out the sides. Now, if you wanted to kind of do something else with this, You can do something like this again, and you can make kind of a nice little thing here of jewelry pieces, kind of like this. And they'll just hang down kind of nicely as a decoration on your piece, and won't be flying around all over the place or getting caught up in everything else. So should we do that or should we not? I have to get everything going the right direction. Wouldn't really matter. I mean, you're not going to need to look at it all in one direction. But it would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? It could just hang like this. Kind of like this. And then you'd have little things hanging out the side. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Don't know if you can see that. So that's an option, to do something like that. I kind of like that idea. That would be too tight there. And this would be almost perfect. Just kind of makes it pretty, kind of decorates it up a little bit. And then, of course, like I said, the other way would be to put one there and the other one over here, which is also very nice. It'll kind of hang its own way because of the weight. But I do kind of like that. I think that looks really nice. And if you didn't like this hanging here, you could actually hang it onto the Tim Holtz product over here. But I think maybe we'll do that. Let me see if I have any more of those buttons. I have a button here and a button here. Let's see what we have over here. Oh, here's 2 more spools of thread we could use. Oh, you know, I'm always changing my mind, aren't I? Always, always, always. We could put one there and one right there. And put a Tim Holtz thing on there and hook it in, and that would be cool. One there and one right there. What do you think? Kind of adds a little pizzazz up there, doesn't it? Why not? Let's do it. So since we're changing it, do we want to go ahead and move this up to here? It would have been better on this, on that shank, on that split ring. But the split ring's already on there, and it's pretty tight with this and that, so I don't want to try and get it on the split ring unless I just use this or a new split ring. So it's not a split ring, but this one is. So let me grab some more of those Tim Holtz brads with the little hanger thing on them. Those are eyelets. What I need is those, but oh yes, they're there. Okay. So there's one, and there's two. Okay. So we need our fabric. It just so happens I have one littler one here. Maybe that would work on that one. No. I think it needs to be a little wider. Those over there for something else. There we go. Now we have two. Okay, so the first thing we do is peel this off. Apply some Fabri-Tac. Well, I should have punched the hole first. It's not going to work as well that way because now it's wet. And this works great going through this. Okay. Now, let's get a couple more of these I'm going to see if I have a bigger one in here. I don't have very many large ones left. They're very hard to find when you throw them in with all your other jump rings. I have lots of little ones. They're just a little bit harder to apply. But little it is. Going to get out an extra one just in case one split rings away from me. And let's see if we can get through this. And let's see if we can get that out of there. There we go. It's a little bit gluey. So let's punch that one out of there right away. We don't want to glue it inside the hole. Throw those away. Okay. So the first thing we do is put those wings flat, and take this apart. And you can save these split rings if you want. Or, sorry, jump rings. That's a jump ring. That's a split ring when it goes around itself again. Of course, it's a jump ring. I'm all confused today. Okay, so we have those. We don't need that. We need to figure out which one of these we want to put where. Now my kitty's getting into trouble. Go on. If you're going to do that, you have to get down. Okay. So we know we want it to be just a little wiggly there. So So probably just this side of that. There we go. Now we got to go in the right way. So right about there. And we want to open this. These are much smaller and much harder to open. Sometimes I have to put on my other eyes to help me with this one. My magnifiers. Yes, it does look kind of silly, but if you're going to do this kind of thing, sometimes you have to decorate your head with some things that work. I'm hoping that will go through there, but I don't think it will. Nope. Would not go through there. Oh, look at that. Fabri-Tac. Or is that a Fabra-Attack? I think that was a Fabra-Attack. Oh, that'll be fun to get off there. Ah, it's all over my hand. Help! I've been Fabri-Tacked. Going to try it once more. Move it over just slightly. Oh, it slipped off. Oh, this one is tiny. Guess I might have to see if I have a silver one that's a bigger one. Might be easier to just let me see if I can push it in there a little further. Kind of would like it to go through the chain itself. There we go. If I can get it on there all the way. If I can't, then getting it off might be a problem too. Okay, did we make it? Almost. No, I got it clear around and off it came. So, let's do this a little different. Let's take one of these tiny ones. We might end up using the Tim Holtz one, but I know they don't stay together. That's why I don't want to use them. Okay, we're going to run that one through there. We're going to run this one on here. Just like that. Might have to use a larger one. There we go. Make sure it's together. Otherwise it will come off. It will, it will. Okay, run your little brad piece through that jump ring, or whatever you want to call it. Run it through your fabric. Whoops! Don't run it through your fabric yet. Put that little cap thing back on there. Now run it through your fabric. And separate the little wings back there. Making sure they're nice and flat. And we're going to attach it, but let's wait until we get this one on. This one onto that one. Oh, I don't know where it went. It's probably in the book. Okay, where'd you go? Well, fine, we'll just use this one. We'll use a little bigger one. Only if it's... Oh, this might be the one that doesn't go through the chain. But it is. It looks like it's the same size as the split. As the other ring, yep. Oh, there it went. So it could go there, but I think going right about here would be better. Okay. Now, oh, I forgot to put that other one on there. Duh. Let back up a little bit. Apply that double ring. Bring it nice and closed. And then run this little wing thing around that split. This just holds it all in so that you don't have to replace this little ring if the other one comes off. It makes it lots easier. There we go. Okay, now we're ready. Goes off there. Get that out of there. And we're going to apply this one to there and this one to there. And we'll have a very pretty little decoration in our journal, just like that. Oh, definitely have this too close to my tools over there. I just fabric-tacked another tool. So right about there. And then this one we're going to put right about There. I kind of want to turn it out a little bit so they're not all the same across. And there you go. What do you think? Pretty, huh? It turned out great. So there's all kinds of things you can do with jewelry to jewel up your items. And I will call that a day on this one. Just a quick video to let you see how that gets finished. Not ya, but you. Let you see. And to let you see what kind of tool you need for those rings to get them open. And that's it. So I will talk to you tomorrow, and we will be starting something new and different. And I will be back to show you the finished on this as well. Bye-bye for now.